When we're looking at account security at AWS, a good place to begin is the account that I've used to log on to this account. When I go up to the account name at the top of the screen and look at the drop-down menu, you can see there's certain options that I can go into. If I go into my billing dashboard, what we're going to find is that I'm denied permission. I'm an administrator in this account, but I'm not the root administrator. Therefore, I can't change the billing and cost management of this account. So there's a first level of security. At least I'm not logged in as the root user. Taking a look at security, which is down under security, identity, and compliance, specifically identity and access management, we can look at the account security for the AWS account. We can see under security status that we have 3 green checkboxes, but we still haven't defined a password policy, and multi-factor authentication has not been set up and enabled on the root account. There are some things set, but this is the standard level of security right now in this account. Within this account, we can create IAM users for accessing resources in this AWS account. We can also create groups, and the groups can be groups of users, i.e. administrators, that can access this account. If I look under Account Settings, this is where I can go through and define a password policy. Clicking Set Password Policy, I could say the password policy is going to be 8 characters, at least 1 uppercase and lowercase, and save my changes. Moving back up to the dashboard, I should have another green checkbox. For other security options within my account, there is always security available. If I go under Services and take a look under the EC2 console, we'll start with Data Volumes. Scrolling down, we can see under Elastic Block Storage the ability of creating a volume. If I create a volume, I have a number of options for size and volume type and where it's going to be actually created, the availability zone. Note that I can also check off Encrypt this volume, and then I can select a master key provided by Amazon. We see the linkage between the key management service, and this will allow me to encrypt any EBS volume. So security at the data layer for Elastic Block Storage, pretty easy to set up. If I go into S3 Storage and create a bucket, give it a unique name, and click Next, there will be many options for securing this bucket. Note that I could turn on encryption, which is not enabled by default. Notice that the default is all public access to this bucket is turned off. I would have to specifically turn it on. So storage and encryption for EBS volumes and S3 buckets, pretty easy to set up. A third option, let's say I wanted to set up some shared storage, EFS. Creating a file system, selecting the network where the file system will integrate, and choosing the subnets, I also have the option of deciding on the speed of the actual array, and I can also scroll down and enable encryption of data at rest. Therefore, the accounts, the administrator accounts that are performing administration on this account, to the data storage in this account, to the users that I could create, we have a high level of security for all of the resources at AWS.